Today, I like to give a scenario. Sometimes people steal stuff from us, but sometimes we might think they stole something because it was mistaken identity. Not saying that's the case here. I hope it is. But sometimes people steal stuff from us and they don't want to admit it. Maybe they pawned it. Another thing you could do is say, well, if a person says they were on the bus a particular day, you can ask other people if they saw her on the bus. If she was on the bus the morning and evening, you can ask. Another thing you could do is have her try on your shoe, if or the item, another item that's similar that was stolen. If you think it was stolen, but maybe hopefully it was just misplaced. But you can have them try on the item, and if it fits, then you know that's possibly they've taken it. Now I hope in this case it's not, but I know there are good liars. And if another friend says she saw, what I would do is get back with that friend who told you that information, if a friend did. Find out from that friend if that's who they absolutely 100% saw. Because if that is, and if they live in your neighborhood, then more than likely they may be the person that took that item out of your house when they were over there, or they may have went in there and taken it. I mean, when you weren't there. Because I know that your front door has a problem with locking. Because your mom and dad told me, and you had to do it a certain way, but sometimes people can still jiggle it and still get in. And unless you all fix that, which I hope you did. So, in the case of that, that could be somebody else could have gone in there and taken the item. And it may not even be this girl in question or guy in question, whoever. But the thing is, if you have a problem with the locks on your door and they don't lock, you need to get it fixed. Because if you don't, some people could get in your house and steal everything you have. A brand new lock would probably cost $20, maybe $30 at the most, deadbolt, with a key. And then to have somebody put it in might cost another $30. So it's $60 altogether. But it's peace of mind, because at least the lock will lock and it won't jiggle open. So that's something to think about too. If you got things in there, valuable things, you want to make sure you have locks that lock up when you leave. It's so important. I don't know how to say it, but I hope that whatever was stolen, you find it, and I hope it was misplaced. I hope this friend is not lying to you, and I hope that person's telling the truth. And I hope that you find your item that was stolen, whatever it was. I don't know what it was. But I just felt like talking about this. But these are things you can do to ask questions. And you can verify these things through your friends. Friends that are reliable to tell the truth. Because if they're not telling the truth, that's one way to fact check it. Ask other people they saw this person on the bus yesterday. Another thing is you can have them try on another pair or a shirt or item that was stolen to see if it fits them. See if they're telling the truth or not. Because they could tell you they might wear a different size just to make you feel that they're trying to be friendly to you. But really, it may be another way so they can buy more time to steal something else. I'm not saying that's the case here, but you got to verify these things. And if you're not really sure, because what they're telling you may not be certain, but I would definitely verify and check. And when someone's, if someone says they saw somebody, make sure you know that person well enough to know that they're telling you the truth about it. And they're not just trying to stir up a lie, because you never know, that person could have taken the item. And they're just blaming it on somebody else. Sometimes that happens. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but it could be. They might have done it. They're just trying to get you mad at the other person. Possibly. So, I hope this shed some light on some things. I'm not saying that's what happened here. I hope you just misplaced it, the item that you think was stolen. And I hope you find it, because I know it upsets me to hear that something's taken from somebody, a family member, somebody I care about. It hurts me more than it upsets me. But I know it shouldn't be going on. It's not tolerated. No one should steal from anyone. And hopefully this is the case that it wasn't stolen. Hopefully it was just misplaced. And maybe it's in your closet in your room under a bunch of clothes and stuff. Maybe it's mixed in with some toys. And maybe it's under your bed. Who knows? But look all around and make sure, because that's what I do. Before I go calling people and saying, you taking this from me. Not saying you're doing that, but look and be certain, absolutely, 100%. Look everywhere first. Okay, always do that. Because you don't want to say that somebody did something if they didn't do it. When you find out later they didn't do it. Because then it makes you look bad and your credibility goes down. So always check first. That's what I always do all the time. I might say something around you all, but I would never publicly say that to the person until I know absolutely 100% sure. And that's what I do. And then when I know if they did it, then I'll confront them. So you always have to check. I'm not saying you haven't done this, but make sure you always cover all your bases first. Okay? And just to help you, this is Uncle Mike. I love you, and I hope this helps. Because that's all I'm trying to do here. I don't mean no harm. I care about you very much. I don't like people stealing stuff from my family. I'll see you later. Take care. If that's the case. Bye for now.